Welcome to Legend Suspensions. In this video, we'll walk you step by step through the installation and setup of your Legend REVO ARC Remote Reservoir shocks. Follow along closely to ensure a proper install and the best suspension performance for your motorcycle. Step 1. Install shocks. With the motorcycle properly supported on a jack, remove the stock shocks. Remove the OEM flat washers, then apply blue threadlocker to all fasteners. Install the Legend REVO ARC shocks with the hoses and rebound adjusters facing toward the rear of the motorcycle. Torque all fasteners to 50 foot-pounds. Important: after installation, confirm that both shocks can rotate freely in both directions. If they do not move smoothly, recheck the mounting hardware for proper alignment. Step 2. Install remote reservoirs. The mounting process for the remote reservoirs varies slightly depending on the year of your touring model. For 2014 and newer touring models, install the mounting brackets onto the remote reservoirs with the head of the 1/4 by 3/4 inch pinch screw facing the rear tire. Remove the OEM rear saddlebag support bolts. Using the provided hardware, a 5/16 by 1 3/4 bolt, a 3/8 by 3 1/4 bolt, and both 5/16 and 3/8 flat washers, install the mounting brackets. Remove the bolt from the upper saddlebag support and install the provided band clamp around the reservoir hose using the 5/16 by 1 3/4 bolt, washer, and spacer. Finally, check for adequate hose clearance around the tire, wheel, exhaust, and any sharp surfaces. For 2009 through 2013 touring models, install the mounting brackets onto the remote reservoirs, again with the head of the 1/4 by 3/4 inch pinch screw facing the rear tire. Remove the OEM rear saddlebag support bolts. Install the mounting blocks and brackets using the provided 5/16 by 2 1/2 inch bolts, the OEM 5/16 flat washers, and the provided 5/16 lock nuts. Depending on your accessories, the mounting blocks can be rotated 90 degrees to lock into the channel of the saddlebag supports. Secure each hose to the saddlebag supports using the provided zip ties and confirm proper hose clearance around the tire, wheel, and exhaust. For 1999 through 2008 touring models, install the mounting brackets onto the remote reservoirs with the head of the 1/4 by 3/4 inch pinch screw facing the rear tire. Remove the OEM rear saddlebag support bolts. Install the mounting brackets using the provided 5/16 by 1 3/4 bolt, 3/8 by 3 1/4 bolt, and both 5/16 and 3/8 flat washers. Install the provided band clamp around the reservoir hose using the 5/16 by 1 3/4 bolt, washer, and spacer. Double check that the hoses have adequate clearance from the tire, wheel, exhaust, and any sharp edges. Step 3. Set sag. Once the reservoirs are mounted, it's time to set your sag. Start by verifying that both shocks are adjusted evenly, either by counting the number of threads exposed by measuring from a fixed point above the spring seat. Have the rider wearing normal riding gear, along with any passenger and luggage, sit on the motorcycle. Measure the shock length from the center of the lower mounting bolt to the center of the upper mounting bolt. Refer to your install guide to determine the proper sag measurement based on your shock length. If the measurement length is less than the recommended sag, increase spring preload by turning the spring and spring seat down the shock body. If the measured length is greater than the recommended sag, reduce spring preload by turning the spring and spring seat up the shock body. Always make equal adjustments to both shocks to maintain balance and consistent performance. Step 4. Adjust rebound. Rebound adjustment controls the speed at which the shock returns to its extended length after being compressed. To set rebound, turn the adjuster at the base of each shock clockwise until it stops. This is the fully closed position. Then turn the adjuster counterclockwise 3 clicks to establish your baseline setting. More rebound damping, turning clockwise, slows the extension speed, keeping the bike stable and reducing bounce. Less rebound damping, turning counterclockwise, allows the shock to extend faster, increasing responsiveness but potentially causing instability if set too soft. Step 5. Adjust compression. Compression damping controls how quickly the shock compresses under bumps, braking, or load. To set compression, turn the adjuster on each remote reservoir clockwise until it stops. This is the fully closed position. Then turn the adjuster counterclockwise 4 clicks to your starting point. More compression damping, turning clockwise, makes the ride firmer and resists bottoming. Less compression damping, turning counterclockwise, allows a softer, more compliant feel over small bumps. These adjustments are based on rider preference. Take time to experiment and find out what feels best for your riding style. Step 6. Test ride and fine-tune. Before your test ride, check tire pressures and confirm both shocks are adjusted evenly. Recheck all torque values and ensure hose clearance before finalizing your setup. Take the motorcycle out on a familiar road with your typical riding load. If the suspension feels too firm, especially on smaller bumps, decrease compression damping by turning the adjusters counterclockwise 1 or 2 clicks. If it feels too soft or bottoms out, increase compression damping by turning the adjusters clockwise. If the suspension feels bouncy or oscillates, increase rebound damping by turning the adjusters clockwise. If it feels slow to react or firm over closely spaced bumps, decrease rebound damping by turning the adjusters counterclockwise. Make small adjustments, only 1 or 2 clicks at a time, and only change 1 adjuster between test rides. This helps you feel exactly how each change affects the ride. Once your sag, rebound, and compression settings are dialed in, your Legend REVO ARC shocks will deliver precise, consistent performance and customizable control for your ride. For additional information or technical assistance, contact our service team at service@legendsuspensions.com. Thank you for choosing Legend Suspensions, proudly engineered and hand-assembled in the USA.